Hello, everyone, and welcome to this interview series. And today we have with us Anshu Wadhwa, who is one of the most consistent and committed members of the Million Dollar Manifestation Program. And she would like to share her story today. So let us hear from her. So, hi, Anshu, welcome.
Hi everyone. Hi ma'am, how are you?
I'm good, I'm good. Thank you, Anshu. Please introduce
It's
yourself.
such an honor to be a part of this.
Yeah.
Well, hello everyone. I'm Anshu Wadhwa. I'm from Indore. I'm an entrepreneur. Don't know from where to start about this miraculous journey. Well, I started on July 18, when for the first time I heard a phrase that changed my life forever. In universe, I trust. I heard little about healing, but didn't know from where to start. Then fortunately, my frequency got tuned up with you guys, Forum and Falgun. And see, no words can express that gratitude that I owe to you. I'm really, really glad to get connected with you guys. I was totally living a different life and never heard about visualization, affirmations, and never did meditation also. Was not even aware of the power of thoughts, emotions, and words. I remember we made a chart about the four major areas like health, relationship, career, money. And when I gave points to myself, it was barely 2 to 3 in every area. So, instead of focusing on one area, I thought I must just, follow you blindly. And I was daily attending those morning sessions, the GSAVERS, my God, itself so powerful. The meditation, it had a super impact. I became so calm and, very settled. I didn't know what happened to myself and about the relationship also. Again, the thought process thing, I started changing my thought process. I started taking things into a positive manner. And instead of reacting, I thought to analyze the things first and,
Yeah.
thinking it on a neutral basis. In earlier, it was my perception, I am right and the other person is wrong, and no patience also. But now it's like settle, okay, we'll sort it out. Jaldi kya hai yaar? Jane do abhi to. It's
Yeah.
okay. And you know what? Relationship, I was not putting in any efforts. It raised from 2 to 9
Oh,
without putting in any
wow.
efforts, trust me. Just the morning G savers and the techniques.
Yeah.
Those techniques are so powerful. They're so impactful. And sometimes I feel like, bulge of negativities has been, outwritten from my body.
Wow.
And I feel like I've been rewired again. I'm a new person, totally a new person. And I love to certify myself. Yes, I witnessed the changes in me. And you know what? Whenever I come across with my friends and all, they are like, now you are bearing a different kind of smile always. You are always smiling, and the vibe, the aura, and the positivity they feel with me, they always compliment for me.
Yeah.
You know,
So the
when
last
it
time
comes
we
to
spoke
health,
about, you also mentioned about the playlist your friends were talking about. Your playlist has changed, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
It
So,
was, it was totally house music all the time. Now I don't know where it came from, Harar Shambhu, and it is giving me power and energize. And about the nature, I was never a nature person. I was a person who always loved to party late nights. And now the time, matlab, earlier the time I used to come home, now that is my waking up time every day. I was never a morning person, even when I was a student. I used to study whole night, but could not dare to wake up early morning.
right.
But now automatically, without any alarm, I'm up by 4:30, 5 o'clock. Itself, my pillow pushes me up.
Wow.
Chalo, bhaiya, उठ जाओ, time हो गया.
Wow.
Again, your thing, you told us once, you just be grateful to your bed, your pillow, your everything. And of course, the water bottle thing.
Yeah.
First, the morning I take a sip and, thanking, showing gratitude to the water bottle itself. The water, at the moment I sip, I thanks for making me patient, energized, and I'm so blessed to have a sip of water. And
Right.
itself, I just, get kick off. कि नहीं, अब तो बस कोई ना, I don't feel like laying down back and, I'm just energized.
Wow.
I don't know ये सब चीजें कैसे होती है ना, but it really works.
Yes.
And ma'am, so far have been through only 7 to 8 modules so far, not completed yet.
Okay.
But that was the entire, every module is like a power capsule. And
Okay.
when there is no connection, there is no repetition. Every time I'm learning something new. There
Right.
was a time I got stuck up also.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the things were, let's see, when I did all these changes, definitely things worked up. It boosted everything. Matlab, I'm an entrepreneur and we are having a jar manufacturing factory.
Okay.
And some 7, 8 years before, ma'am, it was MP's #1 jar manufacturing.
Mm-hmm.
And we had clients like Fortune, Krati, the Mani Oils. But ma'am, after COVID, there was a devastating downfall. It was darkness, even the survival became difficult. And I don't know, I was lost into the darkness. I was not finding any purpose of living. It was, dark everywhere. But since 3, 4 months, I don't know, ma'am. Kahan se, ma'am, I'm meeting right people at the right time. I used to affirm, but never knew the power.
Wow.
I don't know, I'm coming across such people who are a good helping hand, and we are just out of this situation. Not only out of, ma'am, we are upcoming with a new project, and maybe we'll be starting up by this January 2023. It's
Wow.
more huge, more vast, and I don't know, ma'am, I was not having resources also. Things just come to me as it is ready.
Amazing. Oh God, I've
Ma'am,
got
I have
goosebumps when you're
witnessed
saying that.
so many miracles, ma'am. I have witnessed so many miracles in this near period. And if somebody asks me, so ma'am, don't know how it is happening, but it is happening. And ma'am, health also, I've always been a gym freak. Same diet years se chal raha hai, but ma'am, I was gaining weight and I just buzzed out to be some overweight of 10 to 12 kgs and was not knowing कि क्यों हो रहा है ये ना बस I was just growing every day and मैम past 2, 3 months से automatically same diet same workout but yes I'm more energetic now
Huh.
and I have dropped again 8 kgs within this 1.5 months. I
Wow.
don't know ये भी मैम अपने आप ही हुआ है.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
So, ma'am, there are many things happen. I used to procrastinate things, and always, ready with the excuse ki I'm busy, sorry, I cannot help it. No?
Yeah.
So never in fact, if I'm angry also, so it is like I used to blame others. It is because of you, you spoiled my mood. But
Mm-hmm.
was never, taking responsibilities of my things. But now I take responsibilities and, anger thing is almost gone. Pata nahi kahan pe.
Wow. Wow.
And not so many changes into my habit, nature. Now I was never, going to that park thing and all. Na. Chalo, if I'm free, I prefer to go for shopping and meeting friends. But now, whenever I go get time, I feel like sitting into a garden. And
Right.
of course, ma'am, I was, not a person who you prefer to read the books also.
Right.
Ma'am, school maybe I used to prefer the practical subjects. Reading was, I that was always, I was always resistant to reading.
Right.
And but now, ma'am, I love to read sitting in a park. And recently, I read a book, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. And
Correct.
ma'am, entire book, it was your lessons. They were coming up back to back, back to back, back to back. And reading became so easier. It was like, oh, I'm aware of this thing. I'm aware. So everything was there, ma'am. So,
Yeah.
it was again, ki I am so aware of all these things. Otherwise, when it comes to reading, you don't follow it. But
Right.
since you got in an extended manner,
Right.
what easy se manner mein, with the technique.
Right.
So, ma'am, it really and ma'am, small inspiring stories.
Mm.
Ma'am, वो gold वाली की whatever I touch turns into the gold. तो
Yeah.
मैम बहुत बहुत सारी छोटी छोटी story ना, it inspires me on daily basis.
Yeah.
And ma'am, Ho'oponopono is so miraculous.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there are times you don't feel like saying sorry, but again, you are holding that negativity within you. So
True.
it doesn't let you get free, no? So you just do Ho'oponopono and you're sorted.
Yeah.
And ma'am, when I practice Ho'oponopono, I do it for everyone, being my relatives, my health, or the people I come across, because maybe intentionally or unintentionally, we don't know, sometimes we hurt them. So I don't want to take that into they take that karmic load over me. So
Yeah.
I just
Right.
so I just do. And ma'am, I am learning energy sensitivity these days. So
Mm-hmm.
whenever I practice Ho'oponopono,
Hmm.
I automatically feel load into my hand, as in if hands loaded with energy.
Oh.
And it is of course the heat energy. I don't feel like rubbing my hands because already वो इतने heat हो जाते हैं मैम
Oh.
कि मैम, it is one of the most strongest technique I've ever come across.
Yes.
And I love to practice it on daily basis without any skip. And Monday to Friday, so we people are doing GSAVERS all together. But Saturday and Sunday, I feel like no, I cannot. It is a staple to me. I
Yes.
cannot miss it.
Yes. Yes.
And then this Diwali also, I did decluttering.
Hmm.
My cupboards were loaded. I used to always complain about, see, we are short of the cupboard. No, a lot of stuff where to place the things. But we were not clear कि जब हम 2-3 years से उस चीज को use ही नहीं करें, so what's the point of holding it?
True.
So I took out all my branded. It was obviously valuable, but still, if I'm not carrying, at least somebody should take it. So
Huh.
I just declutter all my jewelries, bags, dresses, and shades. And my health was so amazed. Ki Bhavi, whatever you have given. So the smile and the happiness
Yeah.
I saw onto the face was amazing. And as you told कि आप जैसे ही cupboard empty करोगे, you'll get new things. So ma'am, I too got बिना किसी वो उसके ना, I got so many different gifts and my cupboard is loaded again with which with fresh stock.
Yeah.
So ma'am, ये भी magical था. मतलब it is hard to believe if you say कि हाँ आप empty कर रहे हो and your cupboard will get reloaded
Yeah.
automatically. But ma'am, this happened to me, and lot of Diwali gifts this time. And I used to say कि क्या जरूरत है ना, why to spend? But I heard your video कि you should not use such words and sentences. Just show your love. It is the gift from the universe, not then grab it. Why to say no?
Yes.
So ma'am, I did, and I was so happy this time.
Wow.
Things were, ma'am,
One.
beyond. And
One.
ma'am, the words, my words cannot express the gratitude. You guys are my guardian angels who just magically turned my life. And you're not changing my life alone. The family environment, the family vibes, and the happiness I see is, ma'am, amazing.
You're just being kind.
Ma'am,
Well,
it's amazing. I really, really
yes,
owe a
the
lot to
family
you.
environment and the family is changing because you are changing. You are transforming.
Ma'am, because ma'am, I was not aware of that self-love thing.
Uh,
I was the one who was always put into the last category कि अरे बाकी सबका होगा फिर मेरा turn आएगा, and वो turn आते ही नहीं, and you get into the zone of that dissatisfaction कि if
uh,
I'm doing, so what is the point? So first I started, after your session I realized कि first I have to love my own self.
True.
That I do, ma'am. I love myself. I am happy. So my family is also happy. Initially, earlier, everybody was suffering. Apart from doing a lot, nobody was happy, not even me.
Hmm.
But yeah, again, that session helped me. And
Hmm.
time prioritization session, ma'am. The
Hmm.
second quadrant, we
Hmm.
never put any effort on that. So important and less urgent. So
Yeah.
we never think about, actually the game changer is that quadrant only, and
Hmm.
we never focus on that. Important and urgent. We are there only कि बस अब तो करना ही पड़ेगा वाला स्टेट होता है मैम. या तो फिर नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट एंड नॉट अर्जेंट में अटक जाते कि लेट्स सी द टीवी, चलो आज घूमने ही चले जाते हैं. So we never put upon the quadrant we need the most.
Hmm.
So ma'am, I really worked upon that session, and ma'am, that really helped me to grow my business
Mm-hmm.
and my health thing also, because I planned goal setting, I set, and I have made a diary जिसमें 4 जो main areas है, every day I write the progress. If
Right.
I am so much close to my, I have done this. And ma'am, obviously वो जो your thing कि you should take small steps,
Hmm.
so that will take you much ahead. Big step लेने जाते हैं तो again you feel discouraged and you are again back that nothing is happening. But how come we can jump? Na? We
Right.
have to go step by step only. So ma'am, again, and ma'am, there was a time I got stuck and लग रहा था यार अब तो nothing is working. So I break the channel, ma'am. I saw that module of raising frequency.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Again, realize that I am in such a low frequency. How will manifestation work? Then again, I put into the, as per sir's instruction, I put myself into the situation where I achieved everything. So
Correct.
again, ma'am, I got that frequency high again and things again work for me. So
Wow.
ma'am, everything is so useful, and uh, people should do it, step by step, religiously. They should not stop. Like if GSAVERS, if we are doing meditation, so we should do exercise also again, because there is a congestion of energy. And if we will not do that blood boosting thing, we will again have, because I experienced swelling into my hands and face. Because then I realized it is congestion of energy. I'm not doing that workout immediately. We
Okay.
should do a little, like 50 jumping jacks से कर लिया या कुछ भी ऐसा कर लिया, and we are sorted.
Release that energy.
So we should follow it completely. It is not halfway कि G7 में से ऐसे भी कर लिया, ERS छोड़ दिया.
Yeah.
And ma'am, scribing is like, manifestation. मतलब whatever I write into my diary na, I feel so happy ticking right into the evening.
Right.
Earlier, I used to procrastinate things. अरे आज नहीं कल हो जाएगा यार, चलो let's leave it on time. हो जाएगा ना, कर लेंगे. But now it is I scribe at least 3 to 4 things that I have to do onto the priority basis. And ma'am, हो जाता है. Like today also, I got urgent meeting and I scribed in the morning कि I have to do. We will be meeting today.
Right.
And ma'am, something happened, and I thought of, giving you a call. Said no. I said no, I cannot make excuse this time. I have to do it. So ma'am, it was scribed and it was manifested.
Wow.
So ma'am, scribing is again a powerful tool,
Yes.
and it
Some
works
way
as
you
a
make the
manifestation.
time. Yes, for the things you scribe.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely.
Ma'am, whatever we scribe, it works as a manifestation.
Right. Right.
And ma'am, things I used to do in 2 to 3 days, मैम अब तो ना couple of hours में हो जाता है. बिल्कुल पता नहीं कहाँ से एनर्जी आ जाती है. I feel so energized. I wake up by 5 in the morning and I go to the bed around 10:30.
Yeah.
Back to back, कुछ कुछ चलता है. But touch wood, I don't feel like exhausted. I'm always excited about doing things. I'm enthusiastic. And I'm so glad कि, I can channelize my energy properly in a right way it is supposed to be. I was so energized, so ma'am, half day तो I used to wake up by 9:10, and half day ऐसे चलो अब afternoon में again you feel like laying down. So, was just wasting time.
Yeah.
Or ma'am, when I rise up early, there's so many things which is done by 10 in the morning. So a lot of things can be done timely, and early rising is again
Like a blessing.
itself like a blessing. Yes, ma'am. Of
True,
course.
absolutely. I recently also saw your vision board. I think you're working on the vision board for 2023, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You shared the vision board on the community. So how is it? I mean, how was your experience working on the vision board?
Ma'am, it was amazing. And while I was, first thinking about, ki, Arey, I want to live in the house. So, as you said, ki you should live in the present 10. So I just caption is, I love the feeling of living in this house. I did not say ki it is my dream house.
Mm-hmm.
I captioned it, I love the feeling of like I want to party in the Tomorrowland. I want to see the Northern Lights. So I just mentioned this is my travel diaries. This is with family. This is with kids. This is with my husband.
Uh,
And about my project Eagle Blast. So, ma'am, I have awarded myself. इस year में I'll be getting Woman Entrepreneur Award.
wow.
So, ma'am, I'm really working hard for this. I just want to be that. I want to win that award of Woman Entrepreneur. So, I'm
Right.
working hard. And I captioned it. And my daughter is a topper.
Wow.
So, I just, for class 10, she's in 8th right now. So,
Mm-hmm.
I put her name, state and city topper. She is studying in DPS. So, I took a picture of DPS and state and city topper, and I just pasted her picture, class topper, class 10. And my son will be going to probably Canada a year later. So I just selected University of Toronto.
Wow.
And when I was pasting it, ma'am, वो जो feeling थी ना,
Yes.
ma'am, वो I cannot express that words. It was already giving me a lot of happiness, and it was raising my frequency, energy.
Yes.
And I just pasted it opposite to my bed. So whenever I'm laying down, I'm waking up, I just see those pictures, and the morning itself, ऐसा energized लगता है, and onto the bed also, I'm just looking over that vision board. So, ma'am, वो again, it is amazing.
Wow. Wow.
So,
Wonderful. Wonderful. So, Anshu, I mean, talking to you felt like, you're already there, enjoying all the fruits of, the consistency that you're putting in, the efforts you're putting in, right? And, just like you rightly said, in universe, I trust. So I can see that you've completely surrendered, when you said that, लोग पूछते हैं ये कैसे हो रहा है, you are not able to explain it, but then next time you can just say that, I've completely surrendered to the universe. I trust the
absolutely,
process.
ma'am.
I trust the universe, and I've surrendered. So it's only about me and the universe. It's between me and the universe, right? So that's the
Absolutely, ma'am. Absolutely, ma'am.
issue.
And ma'am, I was just white plain canvas,
Hmm.
and you guys have painted me so well now. I'm loving myself. I have no words, ma'am.
Wow. That's so kind of you to say that, Anshu. And we wish you all the best. Falgun and I, both of you, wish you all the best for the upcoming year, right? May you are able to
Ma'am,
manifest everything that's on your vision board, right? And everything that is in your goal diary, right? So all the
thank
very
you
best.
so much, ma'am.
And we'll see you around in the G Savers. Like, every morning, Anshu is the, first few person who is there, who's joined the G Savers,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
So it's
I'm
wonderful.
glad to, ma'am.
So, yeah.
I'm glad to. I'm glad to.
Wow, wow.
It's a
That's
wonderful start of a day, and
right.
just kick start.
Yes, absolutely. With great positivity, energy, and you don't have to think anything else. The first thing you wake up, you just know that you have to attend the session G Saver. So कोई भी अटपटे से ख्याल दिमाग में नहीं आते. It's just just connect yourself to
Ma'am,
the
बिल्कुल absolutely. Otherwise, I used to wake up with a lot of अरे आज ये भी होना है, कैसे होगा ना, it won't work. But ma'am, हम ना when you are into a negative zone,
yeah,
so you keep on thinking about that episodes only, na. So ma'am, I was also among those people.
yeah,
So now, see, every problem has a solution, and I know that you have given me a particular tool to get out of it. See,
exactly.
whenever you said कि you go into that low energy, low frequency, shift to a place,
Hmm.
बढ़िया सा music सुन लिया, go for a drive, because we already have done that task, कि how to raise your energy and frequency level. So,
Right.
ma'am, we know कि if we are dropping up, we are clear. So, ma'am,
Yeah,
it is so easy. Life is so easy now. Na? कुछ भी problem है, तो yes, I have a solution.
you
So,
have.
ma'am, I'm not helping my own self. I'm helping my friends also. If
Wow.
they are stuck somewhere, so you just do this now. So I am more neutral now. Yeah, so
Hmm.
everybody feels like they can get a fair advice from myself. It is not one-sided now.
Huh.
So initially, I used to, impose my perception. Friendship, maybe I experienced differences, maybe because of my ego, yeah, whatever came.
Hmm.
But now it is like I have more friends now, and the connectivity with the older one is more better now. Maybe because my thought process changed.
Hmm.
मैम सब कुछ चेंज हो गया तो थिंग्स ऑटोमेटिकली चेंज हो गई.
Get better. Yeah, right. And you're doing your bit, Anshu, right? You said that you share with your friends. So I think that's the best thing to do, to help other with the things that with the ideas or the thoughts or the beliefs that, if you can, better somebody's life, I think nothing like it. So just keep spreading the positivity. I think.
Ma'am, it is indirect your karma. Your it is indirectly increasing your karma because you have taught me, and I'm just forwarding that teachings to others.
Wow.
So it is adding up to your karma also.
Thank you. So I would just say, just keep doing that, Anshu.
My pleasure, ma'am. My
Right?
pleasure. And you just
Wonderful.
keep up the good spirit and, just inspire many like me. And you're doing a great thing, ma'am.
Thank,
Seriously.
thank you, Anshu. I just wanted to hear that today. Made my day,
My pleasure, ma'am.
right?
I'm glad, ma'am.
Thank you so much
Yes,
for
ma'am.
joining, and it's a pleasure to serve you, Anshu. Right? And
Likewise,
keep up
ma'am.
the frequency, keep up the spirits high, and 2023 just rock it.
You too. Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
thank you, thank you.